Okay, our helmet stickers for yesterday's game on defense was Jeremiah Denson, 9 tackles, 7 assists, was in on that fourth down stop, and really quarterbacked our defense with the new wrinkles that we had, trying to disguise things. He had a phenomenal game. Offensively, our freshman running back, DJ Williams, really did a solid job, 13 for 130 and 2 catches for 21 yards, and really his first action on an extended basis in a tough environment. Thought he did some great things and held on to the football and ran with physicality. Special teams, our punter Aaron Sipos was outstanding. 3 punts inside the 10-yard line and 3 over 50. Just did a super job with his direction and everything that went with it. And just, a quick recap. I mean, I think the number one thing for me is I'm proud of our team. I'm proud of our players' effort, their physicality. When you watch the film, and they gave everything they had, and really fought hard. Obviously, we're disappointed that we lost. Give LSU credit. Played the number one team in the country, really down to the end. With that on their home field. Defensively, we played outstanding. I think we confused the quarterback early. I thought that was good, and they had the 2 fourth-down stops that were huge, and then an interception down there close to the goal line. Our special teams, I thought, played with great physicality and great effort. Really big play, getting the punt return that he fumbled, and we got the ball, and that led us to points. And offensively, the big thing was really the penalties. That was the most disappointing thing of the thing. It really put us behind the chains time and time again. I think we had 9 or 10 third down and 10 pluses. I mean, on the road against a good defense, that's just not the way that you can operate. But overall, it was a tough loss, but played the number one team in the country close down the end. We had opportunities. We're moving on to Ole Miss. We didn't practice today. It was a physical game. We need to heal up, and we need to get ready for Ole Miss, a team that is a talented team. They had an off week. We really need to get prepared and turn the page. Questions?
With the way DJ performed yesterday, do you think he's your guy you got to go with?
He performed outstanding in his first time of extended play. So, yeah, he'll have more opportunities. I'm not ready to sit here and say he's the guy, but I was very impressed with the way he operated and in all aspects. I think he did a good job with protection too. And the big thing was the ball security, and that's what you usually are concerned about with guys that are carrying the football for the first time in that kind of environment and, on the road against the number one team.
How do you think you could utilize him and Booby? Because they're similar in a lot of ways. What's different about them?
I guess there's some similarities. They both have the ability to break tackles, as far as that goes, but at the same time, they're a little bit different.
Do you expect Booby to be a little bit better this week?
Yeah, he was okayed on a limited basis. We want to think about his long-term health too, so that was really the plan. Just a few select plays specifically out of the Wildcat, and as he gets healthier, could be more. But right now, that was our plan.
How was he feeling today after getting back?
I think about the same.
The throws that Bo was missing out in the game the other day, are those throws that he usually hits in practice?
Yeah. He just, whether it's adrenaline or whatever, there's a few overthrows that are a little uncharacteristic. He knows that, and he said it on the sideline, and just got to improve that. But he knows that.
How much of some of the false starts and some of the other issues that were related to the lineman not being able to hear Bo clap?
No, it wasn't anything as far as the noise. It wasn't quite as loud as it was at Florida. But that's something that we hadn't had issues with in the past, and the 2 road games have been a big factor in the outcome of the game. So, we've got to correct it. I really thought we had it corrected, and obviously we didn't. And but we've got to figure that out. The good thing is that we're home the next 4, which we hadn't had any issues, but that was a factor.
How do you handle the Caleb Kim and Nick Brahms situation?
No, we'll see. I'm not ready to say anything really other than that. We'll see how practice goes this week.
Is that a place where there may be some moves around, things you look at this week, kind of?
I don't know. I mean, we're you're playing a very quality opponent. We'll practice Tuesday and and we'll figure that out after practice.
Gus, when you start off the season with high goals and when those goals become probably unreachable, how do you as a coach deal with that?
Well, I mean,
Players.
yeah, you're exactly right. We wanted to have a chance to win the SEC championship, and that is very, very tough right now, and our guys understand that. But at the same time, if you look at the whole body of work, we're 6-2, and we lost to two top 6 teams on the road, and we had chances in both of those. We've got a very good schedule to finish with. We got a lot to play for, and a lot of things that I know our team's still excited. So that's really how we're handling it.
Does it irk you at all as an offensive guy that you came here, that's how you made your bread and butter was offense, and that's what's been holding the team back from some elite wins over these last few years is the offense and the defense has been keeping you in games?
Yeah, well, I think year by year. I mean, obviously, we didn't perform very well against Florida, and we didn't perform our best yesterday. But there's also some good things that happens this year too. And like I said, I think with a young quarterback and growing, I really think that we can finish this thing, good on the offensive side of the football.
How beneficial is it to him specifically playing at home as opposed to?
Yeah, I mean it's very beneficial. We're a better team at home, and especially a young quarterback, a lot more comfortable, and so that'll definitely help us these last 4 games. And we've been on the road for a whole month, and now we get a chance to come back home. I know our players are excited. I know our coaches are excited, and I think that'll help everybody.
People always say the most popular person on campus is like always the backup quarterback because they're saying people have dreams, but I mean, are you committed to Bo being the starter no matter what from here on out?
Well, I mean, we're going to do whatever's best for our team, but right now, a lot of the things, Bo was put in some pretty tough situations on 9 third down and 10 plus, and there were some things he'd like to have back, but there's also some things he did well, and so he'll continue to improve, and that's how we're looking at it.
When you looked at the film, what did Bo do well yesterday?
He got out of trouble a few times. He really made an outstanding play on the scramble for Seth, and I thought for the most he operated the offense like it should be operated.
Will Hastings, anything going on with him?
Yeah, he kind of had a little bit of a minor injury last week in practice that limited him somewhat, and I think he had a pretty major jam finger in pregame too to add to that. So that had somewhat to do with his limited, status in the game.
What happened on that play where Big Cat Bryant went down in the second half?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Did you get an explanation when the holding was called on that last drive? Why?
Yeah, yes, they said it's not inside 2 minutes. So.
How was Christian Ted? I know you got banged up, but he was one that looked like.
Yeah. I mean, he's when it happened right in front of me. It didn't look great, but I think he's moving around good today. I mean, it was a physical game. I mean, there was a lot of guys that are a little banged up, and that's why we chose not to practice today and get those guys healed up. And because, like I said, we got a big one Saturday against Ole Miss at home.
Gus, we've seen Shedrick get more involved in offense, saw a little bit more Matthew Hill. Are those 2 guys that you can start to get more and more involved?
I think so. Shedrick is finally healthy. He had a high ankle for a long time, and Matthew Hill's been playing really good on special teams and doing a great job with that. Okay. All right. Thank you.